computer's 2.5 gigahertz quad core, but it has turbo boost, so it's usually sitting around 2.8, 2.9, maybe even 3 gigahertz a lot of the time. So generally all the games run really well. Even if you play for hours and hours, it's still, all the games run pretty much full speed, except for a few, but pretty much all of them playable speeds except for Last Story, which you would need at least a 3.5 gigahertz system to make that game run properly, which is too bad because it's a game I love to play. But anyway, so yeah, this is Metroid Prime running. This game runs really good. It's one of the more demanding GameCube games, but generally for GameCube, as long as you have at least a 2.4 gigahertz dual core, you should be pretty good. Maybe not in this game with just a, unless you have a good video card. If you have a good video card, then you might be okay with this game, but 2.4 gigahertz is pretty much normal, I would suggest, for running this emulator dual core. So yeah, as you see there's a glitch there with the text. In order to show you how to fix this, you go into the graphics, go to enhancements, hacks. You lower the accuracy of texture cache, and then it fixes it. This is one of the things you gotta make slight adjustments to make the games run properly. That is the only glitch with this game. Everything else runs perfectly. You won't run any problems. It won't freeze for you, generally anyway. So it runs really good. So yeah, this game looks really nice in 1080p, as you can see though. So yeah, it looks a lot better than what it does on the GameCube. Pretty much looks, and yeah, so the game runs smooth. It's, even with ScreenFlow run, it's still run fairly smooth. Very playable, fun. I love playing this game. Very good game, and it's kind of like playing an HD remake of it. But yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I have a 2.5 gigahertz quad core. This emulator only uses 2 cores maximum, just the way it's built, the way it works best for the emulator is to use 2 of the cores. But if you have a single core, you're not gonna have good speeds. You're not gonna have fun playing any of these games with this emulator. You need at least a 2.4 gigahertz dual core, and that's just for GameCube games to run playable speeds, or at least most of them. This game you may not run good with just a 2.4 gigahertz dual core, unless your video card's really good. Or if you have 2.4 gigahertz like i7, then you're probably fine. But if it's just like an i3, then it might not run too good with 2.4 gigahertz. But if you have something like mine, for Mac anyway, it's a good video card. You should be able to run this game. But yeah, I would, for GameCube games, 2.4 gigahertz is recommended. 3 gigahertz is recommended for the Wii games. For Wii games, you want 3 gigahertz. I have turbo boost, and I usually get around 3 gigahertz because of it. So most of the Wii games run really well, except for a few of them. Most Wii games run 100% for me, with no slowdown. So yeah, and this is one of the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, really good game. Nice to play it, with nicer graphics as well. And also to play with the gamepad as opposed to the Wiimote, I much prefer. I played all the way through this game, no problems at all, other than the blue coins don't show up. Unless you change it from texture to RAM, which is not worth it, because you'll get really slow speeds. So anyway, this game looks nice in 1080p. Yeah, so this new Super Mario Brothers, one of the less demanding games for the emulator. The 2.4 gigahertz probably will be able to play this game fine. Like dual core. Even with a fairly weak video card, you can probably still play this game, no problems. But yeah, this is best thing with the simulator is the fact that you can have awesome graphics, assuming you have a good video card, and you can use a controller for the majority of games as opposed to a Wiimote. Maybe you prefer a Wiimote, you can still use that as well if you want to use a real one, but I prefer using the gamepad to experience these games. Especially Donkey Kong Country Returns, I like playing with the gamepad on that. I don't like the Wii Motion stuff. So yeah, this game runs really well. Even with ScreenFlow Run, I don't think it slows down at all. But, so yeah, this is quite good. So anybody thinks you can't run the simulator on Mac? You can. You can run it very well. Yeah, obviously, I hear if you run it in the Windows environment, you'll get better speeds. I don't know. I don't want to install Windows. I just don't want it. I just don't want to lose. I don't know. I just like running on the Mac. I just don't feel like buying Windows and then doing the partition install, so I have to lose like half, like about, I don't know, 50 gigabytes of disk space to install it. I'd rather just run on the Mac, because I mean, it runs great anyway. But yeah, one good thing with the simulator is the fact that like everything's done for you. You just download it, load it up, you know, go to File, Open ISO, assuming you have the game, and then you know, open up the file for the game, and then you start playing it for the most part. I mean, you may need to, like I say, change the settings a little bit like I showed you in this video to get the best results. But generally, it's just download it, open up the game, and it runs. It's not like some emulators where you have to like download like a file or extract one from your console and then like go into the video plugins and adjust them in such a way just so it'll even run a game. It's just download and you can start playing. But of course, to get best speeds, follow the settings I gave you. So yeah, I'm still playing this game for some reason. It's a fun game, and yeah, and plus I just like to show off some games. Just to show you how well it works, and how nice it looks too. So yeah. This was a good game. I mean, it was way too easy. I couldn't even imagine, like I didn't play too much in 2-player. I played quite a bit of 2-player, and it's even easier in 2-player because I mean you practically can't die. Single player at least you can lose, so there's a little challenge level to it. But yeah, this game I guess is mostly for kids, but it's still a very fun game. Just way too easy for my liking, even though I'm getting hit. But that's okay. And now I'm almost gonna die because I have to close.